I think I know why the way they are. So if I'm assuming, because, 7 heads, they're the rest of them elements, and you see that each Orochi member has an element of some sorts. If I had to say, Orochi has light, Shermie has lightning, Yashiro has earth, Chris has fire, Gonitz has wind, Yamazaki has darkness. And it's like, well, isn't that should be vice mature? No. That would be Yamazaki. Because of the way he works. So that would mean the remaining ones, those being basically water and earth and the grass, would originally fall behind vice mature. But because they do not care, they have not awakened their true powers and just left it for their own and developed into their own beings. So yeah, that would mean those two originally owned the earth element, well, not earth, but nature element and water element respectively. But because they do not care about Orochi anymore, they gave up those powers and just started doing their own thing. And when they saw that they could use Rugal as some sort of puppet to be able to gain what they wanted, they saw Rugal and they're like, we can use him. We can use him to get Orochi's power for ourselves instead of reviving Orochi. So yeah, Vice and Mature try to keep fucking using Iori as his fucking weapon of destruction, but Iori just keeps saying, fuck off. Basically, Iori's in his head, basically being like, silence, wench. I do not wish to be horny anymore. I wish to be happy. So, yeah, that's the story of Vice and Mature. They're just constantly trying to fucking egg on Iori to become this fucking mindless monster, but he just keeps refusing. He's like, nah, not until Kyo's dead. Until Kyo Kusanagi is dead and buried, I will never become that fucking monster. Yeah, those two will never stop wanting to kill each other. Let's be fair. Like, that's a thing with Iori and Kyo. They will never want to stop killing each other. It's gotten so bad to the point where even Chizuru has completely given up. Like, no one can stop those two from killing each other. And it always seems that they always end up drawing. That, like, because Kyo was able to walk away scot-free, and so is Iori. So, basically they drawed. They can never win against each other. They always draw, and when they try to kill each other, they always just end up drawing. So, it is what it is. So, this is your will. Interesting. It seems the time for our parting is approaching again. You're a talkative one till the end. Stop whining and just disappear now. Very well. I'll leave it to you from here on. Oh, and by the way, I have an interesting story. Don't try to deceive me. I'm not interested in the loser's story. It doesn't matter. Believe it or not, it's solely up to your will. How about this story? Kagura and Yagami. If those foolish 3 sacred treasures stripped of all their power... What? Are you saying he was defeated? I guess it's worth checking. This place is the border between life and death, and yet you still have a chance to decide. I hope you make a good choice. Heinous creepy story. Well, it's not a bad story. Iori Yagami. Let's meet again. Under the full moon. Iori will never be able to sleep in peace. Ever again. This poor bastard. honestly, I just feel sorry for him at this point.